The following is presented by the Pinellas County Extension.
Hi, I'm Jane Morse. Welcome to your Florida vegetable garden. Today I'm going to talk to you about micro-irrigation. So let's get started. First thing are some of the advantages and benefits of micro-irrigation. Now the first thing is that it's very water efficient. So that's going to save you money in your pocket. So it's really good, save you about 50% on your water bill. Next thing is it's very easy to install. And it's very versatile, so you can set it up in any kind of way that you want. You can do anything with it. It's really amazing how versatile it is. The next thing is because you're putting the water on the roots and not necessarily all over the leaves, that's going to reduce your disease incidence as well. So let's get started with installation. Okay, so here we have your hose bib. Next thing is we want to put a splitter on there, so that way you can have a hose on this side and your micro irrigation on this side. And you just turn this to either turn on the water or shut it off. So very easy to use. Next thing is you might want to have a timer. This timer costs about $30, but you can also get the ones that are just twist, and you put 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and those are about $15. All right, so we've got this timer on here. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to put on a backflow preventer, and this will keep the water from coming back into your source water. So all we do is we just screw this right on here, very easy, and then we've got our backflow preventer. Now if you have high water pressure, you might want to use a pressure reducer. So this is going to reduce the amount of pressure so that you won't blow the heads off of your micro irrigation. And you want to look for the little arrows so you know which way that it should be facing. So this has to go this way. All right, so you put that on. Very easy. Now the next thing is if you're using well water or if you don't have great water quality, you can use a filter. Now this has a little filter in here. So that'll filter out any kind of particulate matter. All right, so again, you just put that on there, just like you would a hose, very easy, and you're ready to start attaching your tubing. So here's your tubing. It comes in a roll like this, so you've got lots of it. And you can use pruners to cut it or you can use scissors to cut it. So you take your tubing that you've cut to size. This is how you're going to connect it to the rest of your system. So you just put the tubing in here, you kind of screw it in a little bit, and then we're ready to go. Now, at the end of your system, what you want to do is put on this little crimping tool. You just bend your hose under, and you put the other end in there, and that is how you would finish off your line. And if you need to flush your system, you just undo it, open the tube, and you can flush your system. So very easy to use. All right, now the next thing you want to do is put your holes in your main tubing. So this is what you would use to do a hole, and you just push it in there like that, pull it out, and you've got a hole. Now from here you can do different things. You can either use this kind of tubing, which I've put a coupler at the end and a shut-off valve at this end. You would stick it in here, then you can pull it over to wherever you want to put it, and you can attach your micro drip right into this. Okay, now I find these very hard to work with. They hurt my fingers, so I like to stay with the thick tubing and put my irrigation heads right into the irrigation tubing here. So there's all different kinds that you could put in there. You could put 90 degree, 180 degree, 360 degrees. So there's all different kinds that you can use. You could put drip right into there if you wanted. You can also put a head like this. So very easy to use it this way. So it's really up to you, what works for you. Just do whatever you want. It's so versatile, it's really easy. Okay, so another thing you can do is you could just buy a kit, and that will have everything in it that you need. All right, so thank you for joining me today. I'm Jane Morse, and this is your Florida Vegetable Garden. For more detailed information, contact your local University of Florida IFAS extension.
For more information on this and many more topics, visit www.pinellascountyextension.org.